What is going on YouTube? Today, I got something common, but I got a different flavor of it than I usually get. So I got myself some wings from Wild Wings. I had it recently. I got my spicy, no, not spicy. Why am I saying spicy? It's not spicy. I mean, I'm sure some people think it's spicy, but I got lemon pepper, but this time I didn't get lemon pepper. I got something spicy. Theoretically, we'll see if it's spicy. So I actually do not remember the name of it. Oh, do I remember? I think it's called the garlic heat. So basically what it is, it's a dry wing because I didn't really want to get my hands all like dirty and stuff. So what it is like spicy garlic and it is Southern heat. Apparently it's a dry wing, so that's good. And we're about to see right here. So let's see. It smells like regular wings, to be quite honest with you. It doesn't smell like anything special, to be quite honest with you, but we're about to raw dog this because guess what they didn't give me? Ranch. That's tragic. I always loved getting the ranch from there. So, I always said that these guys start giving less and less ranch. Now they just don't give any ranch. So, I mean, this is what it looks like here. You can see some of that seasoning on it. It's not fully coated in seasoning, but we're gonna see. But before we get started, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe. Leave a comment down below if anyone try anything I'm talking about. As always, check out timestamp description. First bite here. So it's not too bad. No heat whatsoever. But I expect that, honestly. Yeah. No heat. I honestly think I mainly taste the garlic. Why am I taking fries from there? Than anything. But even then, I feel like I barely taste the seasoning. I feel like I'm mainly tasting just the batter itself, you know, when it's fried. Okay. That one had a bit more of a seasony bite, I guess. So it's definitely not better than my lemon pepper, in my opinion. I feel like maybe this would be better if it was actually hot. Like if I have some heat to it, you know? Yeah. Now, with that being said, it's not bad by any means, but I'll tell you right now, it's not one I'm gonna come back to. So, the chicken is cooked nicely. It's not dry or anything, and the batter tastes nice too. But, oh look, I got a 2-in-1 on that one. Just took out a little meat there with it. And now we got a boneless, 2 bones. 2 bones, 1 bite. But it's like almost as if they just fried it and threw no seasoning on and just put it in the box and sent it out. That's how subtle the seasoning is. I mean, in my personal opinion, the batter's not too bad either. So I just kind of wish I had ranch to go with it because that would be pretty good. I really like the ranch. I should buy my own ranch. Just like how, well, I didn't buy my own tartar sauce, but you know how I get like a bowl for fish and chips and I put the tartar sauce in it. Do the same thing for ranch. I'm also getting tired of eating it because the flavor, I feel, just isn't dynamic enough. It's almost as if I'm getting bored of eating it. Anyways, how was your guys' day today? Mine wasn't too bad. Just worked. That's it. I did see something super sad on Twitter I want to talk about. And it's the event that happened in Brooklyn. I believe it happened yesterday or a few days ago. Only it happened today, or maybe it could have happened today. I seen it today. But essentially, there was an altercation in a subway in Brooklyn. I think, at least I'm pretty sure it's Brooklyn. Yeah, Brooklyn, where these two guys and a girl got into a fight about whatever it is, and one person ended up getting, injured really badly with a pew pew. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. Like, that's pretty sad to hear. But at the same time, I'm just like, I hear about it all the time. I see it all the time. But now, what made it even sadder was the fact that there's a video, and like a full, maybe not a full video, but there's a video for it. So essentially, the video starts with like this black guy and Latino guy. They're like getting into they're getting into like an altercation, like a verbal altercation. And I don't know what they're talking about. Like, the black guy is talking about like, oh, you want to beat on cops, you could fight me and beat me and I'll fight you back or whatever. And they're just like being like verbally aggressive towards each other until like the Latino guy gets up and like they're starting to like square up to fight, right? And it looks like he has something in his hand, which I later learned it's like a knife. So the black guy's got nothing in his hands. He's just like fighting with like his fists, and the Latino guy's got like a knife. And they're like fighting, or like they start fighting, start throwing hands, and they fall into the sea where the black guy's got like the Latino guy and like kind of like a headlock where he's like pinned down. And then this like woman, she gets up out of nowhere and she starts like poking the black guy with like an object. You can guess what it is. And then he starts bleeding from his back. And he's just like, oh, you stabbed me, you stabbed me. And when he gets up, Latino guy hits him. People are saying he got poked with a knife there too, but I personally didn't see it, like him holding anything. I just seen him like hit him like a hammer fist, but either way, let's go with it. He didn't. He like hits him, and then he like the black guy lets go of them. And he just like starts walking around like that little area. And he's like, oh, you poked me, you poked me, you poked me. Okay, I got something for you. So he goes into his jacket and he pulls out his pew pew. At this point, we can't see what happens because obviously everyone and the subway start running away because this guy pulled out a weapon. So everyone starts running and he's just like trying to get to the lady, because at this point, like, this guy's not even concerned with the other guy anymore. This guy's concerned with the woman who just stabbed him in the back. So they start running. All we hear is like shots fired. And then there's another video of the guy laying on the ground, the black guy laying on the ground, whose like pew pew was, and then the Latino guy being taken away. And what I understand is that they got into like a fight. I'm assuming the Latino guy was able to like force the firearm off the black guy and then shoot him in the head, right? So that's what happened there, which is actually crazy to me because there's so many things in the story where I'm just like, what is going on? First, what are they fighting about? Second, so this guy has only his fists, right? Like, I'm not saying I'm on his side, but at the same time, like, this guy, literally, even though he's like, seems like the aggravator and the provoker, he's only got his fists. He has a weapon on him, but he chooses not to use. He only has fists. You get up and start like with like a knife, and then some girl stabs him, and then like, what is going on there? And at the same time, also, when he like gets his like firearm and stuff, you could see he's like wobbling around. So my question is, did they were like struggling and then it went off and shot him, or did he like take it from him and then shoot him? Which at that case, once you disarm him and have the firearm, is it still kind of self-defense? I don't know. Maybe. I'm not too sure, but it is quite the crazy video when you watch it. You know, like, initially, it kind of just starts off as like two guys fighting, and then this lady like pokes the guy out of nowhere, and it just escalates from there. My personal opinion, I'm very confused as to why the woman intervened in it too. Because her poking him is way beyond anything. Because one, she's not even involved in the confrontation. She's just a bystander. Two, he was unarmed. Even though he's like on the guy, he's unarmed too. It's a crazy and sad story all around. And it shouldn't have happened at all. I don't think it would have happened either, because even though the guy was verbally aggressive towards the Latino guy, like he didn't like, and he's like, oh, beat me, I'll fight you or whatever. Like he didn't actually like do anything to him. It wasn't until the Latino got up and like pulled something out or whatever. I didn't think like it looked like a knife, to be quite honest. I thought he was holding something. I personally thought he was holding like a, what is it called? Like those grip strength things, you know, like the two bars you hold. Like I thought that's what it was, but like it wasn't until he got up with like a weapon is where the fight started. So I don't know. It's like, wow. Oh, I butchered this. Okay, well, this is the last wing right here. I butchered, so I'll eat it regularly. That reminds me of the incident on a subway that happened here. I don't know if anyone remembers that. It was like last year, I'm pretty sure. Where the guy was chasing the other guy and like trying to poke him, whatever. That was crazy. The thing that happened here is insane. The subway's such a crazy place that I hear about. Like, I would not want to take that. And I hope every one of you guys who do take it are safe taking it, because wow. All right, and that was Wild Wings. That was the, what is it called? The garlic heat. I'm butchering that. I don't think that's its actual name, but I'm gonna call it the garlic heat because I don't want to call it spicy garlic, because like that's already a thing. So, and I'm pretty sure that's not this, or it could be it actually, but that was that. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too great either. Like, I didn't want to finish it, but I only finished it literally because like fasting. So it's like, if I don't eat anything right now, I'm gonna be starving for the whole day tomorrow, and I really don't want to do that. So yeah, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, leave a comment down below of anything which I think I'll talk about. I'm down to do that as well. Check out just videos inside. And yeah, I'll probably give that like a 6 out of 10. I feel like that's a fair score because it wasn't anything amazing. It was edible. I'm sure some people will like it, but it just wasn't for me personally. But next time I'll get something better, or at least I'll try to get something better. And let me know what you guys think about the Brooklyn train or subway incident, because it's actually a crazy story, crazy video. It's really sad. And I'm sure all the people who witnessed it were like, this is insane and, you know, absolutely crazy. But yeah, like I said, Wild Wings, 6 out of 10. Thank you for watching. First year review, and peace.